to the end zone. But all these motherfuckers went and cut. They call it, the guy on there said it's a wiffle block. It's not, it's a cut block. But you only cut when you get ready to go somewhere. In that situation, and the defender did what he's supposed to do. If you cut, he's going to press. He's going to do this, and jump across the cut. But that in that situation, you're not doing a cut block. You don't have numbers. You got to move the pile. You got to down, get upfield, and then get to the point where the running back has a chance to push the crowd. You see the Philadelphia Eagles, the push, the tush push, or whatever they call it. And they push the crowd. Well, if they had that opportunity to be able to do that, because all the fucking linemen would have been on the ground. They allowed two people to come in and hit the running back. Drive stop, they're off the field. I mean, the worst thing they did, I think, in my opinion, is started this shit to gambling, because everything is suspect. And a lot of people are gambling, and a lot of people are looking at football, whether it's college football or NFL football, they're looking at the officiating at it, and they're thinking that everything has a gambling part of it. And a lot of times that's what it is. So speaking of gambling, listen, this lady right here is a troublemaker. She joins me tonight from DC. I'm glad it's cold as shit out there. She's freezing her ass off because what she did last night, I ain't gonna talk. I'm gonna let her, if she care to talk about what she did last night to me. She's a friend of the show. What she did last night to me, and then text me. I'm so delirious because I was running on 3 hours and text me and told me that she did it. Oh, I did this. What? You did what? Yeah. I'm not going to reveal what you think the lady who got on stage, and did all this? You think the lady who got on stage did all this? She did worse. She did worse to me. I mean, she's teamless. So she's going through a crisis right now. She don't have a team. She lost her team in the draft. So she's on a freaking rampage. But what she did to me last night, I'm minding my own business. And then I get a text. Oh, I did this. I said, hey, your boyfriend's what? I'm not going to say who it was and what she did. And I'm not talking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome D from D Love Sports. Yeah, they know it. See, Glow knew it without me even introducing you. Glow knew you did something to me.
Hi, how y'all doing? Happy Friday. That's one of the most unique introductions I've had, especially the clip you showed. Jeez. How are you doing today? You don't look happy to see me.
Hey. Hi, D. How are you?
I'm great. It's Friday.
See, when people do messy shit, they come on laughing. Y'all know messy people. When they do messy stuff, they come on with a big old laugh and be talking about, oh, hi.
Hey. I'm just happy to see you, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm happy.
I'm glad you don't know what's going on because you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do another introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We want to welcome D Love from D Love Sports. A hot mess. Oh no.
Wow. A hot mess. I wonder where I get if I'm messy. I wonder where I got it from. Where I get it from? Yeah.
From me? Why?
I might have got it from you. I don't know. The streets are saying you are a bad influence. I just, that's all. Streets
It's not a week that goes by where somebody don't say that I'm a bad influence on you. See, they see you as this nice, innocent, beautiful lady. The guys are gonna say, I'm a bad influence, and then turn around and try to holler at you because they're intimidated by me. Why would they be intimidated by an old dude like me? Then you got some of these chicks. The chicks who low-key like me, want me. They're gonna tell you, oh, you need to stop hanging around him. Because deep down, they're trying to holler themselves. So they want nothing good for me. Start getting it on both sides. But then I'm not a bad influence because I'm a good influence. I love everybody and everything. I don't cause any trouble. I don't cause trouble like I used to.
Okay. All right. Look, I guess people need to know that, Luke. They know the old you. They don't know the new you. I try to vouch for you. I'm like, look, he's older now. I try to vouch for you, but some people just
Some people, yeah, I know. So D, I just clip up. I want to show it again. And I want your opinion. It is this clip of the Cleveland Browns.
With the offensive lineman? I see that. Yeah.
Let me show it again for the people who just got in here. And then I want to ask you, what's your opinion of it? Because again, ladies and gentlemen, this is D from D Love Sports. Y'all can follow her on all her social media platforms. She talks sports. She talks sports. She have a crew of people. She covers the Maryland Terps, who had a great signing day. And what's the USFL team? The
UFL team, the DC Defenders.
The DC Defenders. She covers all that. I mean, great mind in sports. So y'all go and follow her. Make sure you do it on all of her social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that. But tell me, I'm
looking for Shedeur film when I came across the worst fourth down attempt of all time. It is 4th and 1, bordering on the red zone, and I want to direct your attention to right tackle Jack Conklin. Because who told him to do this? What is that? The Superman whiff? My man. Aside from that, that's a false start in the backfield. He gets set in motion, and that's a false start right there. Doesn't get called, whatever. Lastly, let's look at left guard Big Joel Bitonio, because he equally whiffs. Nothing, just falls to the ground. Forget the unblocked free safety. He's going to whiff the guy up front, and both of them get through untouched. My God.
I mean, what's your opinion of that?
It just looks unexplainable. It looks so intentional. And I feel like I know better than to believe it's intentional, but I also it's just like, what's going on? What's happening? I don't have an explanation. I know people are like, it's rigged, there's betting involved. Like, does your coach go tap you on the shoulder, like, go ahead and mess this up for me? I don't know. I don't have an explanation for it. It's just bad football. I don't have.
I mean, and when you really look at it, in that situation, is a 4th and 1.
Yeah.
You're not cutting anybody in that situation. If anything, you're pushing forward, down, and you're pushing forward to do what? To get a first down.
Yeah.
And do the tush push, or whatever the hell they call it. I mean, it is bananas.
I'm looking at the formation. I feel like the formation wasn't even like made to win. I don't know.
It's like you see what people don't understand, and you know it. Football is a numbers game. How many people I got? How many people I have versus you?
It's formations and matchups, right?
How many people I have versus you, and that's what it is. And so I got to outnumber you in that situation, and I got to pick up everybody in that situation to get what I'm going at. obviously they were running a dive. They were running a dive in that situation. And you cutting people?
Yeah.
You got the big fucking lineman as supposed to be a fullback. You're supposed to be running behind him. You ain't even ran behind him.
I don't understand. I really tried not to like dive in like the people in the comments were, because I was like, I will go down this whole other rabbit hole, but I'm just gonna stick with it's bad football and give me some more evidence, and then maybe we have a case. But I just can't be one of them people of the one play and this is the answer for the one play. But that offensive line has been bad, and it's been bad for now 2 years. So
that's amazing. I mean, it doesn't make any sense what the hell is going on over there. Now, let me ask you this here. Here's another thing. You have the college football playoffs. I don't know if me and you talked about this. What's your opinion of Miami Notre Dame?
So are you talking about them saying that Miami should be in and Notre Dame is in, and then Miami's like the question mark type team? Is that
yes?
And I think it combination of things. Like we talked about this on Sports and Coffee, right? You beat Notre Dame in September, right? They go on this winning streak. They look phenomenal. They're scoring this amount of points. They have this amount of interceptions as the season they gradually go. And Miami has went in the opposite direction of play. So I think those things get considered, and when those decisions get made. But I don't think you can take Notre Dame out the playoffs. But that SMU loss really, really hurt Miami.
But my question is, what's the point of playing the games? Don't you play the game to have an argument of, in the end, they ask you to play a game with strength of schedule, and you play a strength of schedule game, and now you get penalized for playing that game?
Listen.
And they get and Notre Dame gets a pass because they played the game? I mean, I just don't understand it.
I understand. I don't think there's a solid explanation besides momentum, besides popularity, besides ratings and views. I'm not saying Miami is not one of those, popular teams or schools, but I think that Notre Dame, and then you got a potential Heisman candidate on your roster. It's hard.
Let me say this. I think it's just a complete bad look. I think it's a bad look for college football, because again, a large part of it is passing the eyeball test. And passing the eyeball test is you schedule tough games. Texas scheduled Texas A&M at the beginning of the year. You schedule those games. You see Nick Saban schedule those type of games all the time when he was coaching. So now you're going to get in a position where people are going to start not scheduling those games.
But also, like, schedules aren't created. All the schedule isn't created like months in advance. Some of these schedules are created years in advance. So some pieces of the schedule are created way ahead of time. So I don't want people thinking like they just go in a room and choose the schedule now. Like we're creating next year's schedule right now. Like some of these games have already decided what's happening next year, and they've been decided.
Yeah. Well, but going back to what I'm saying, you create the schedules for a reason. You go and you say, hey, look here, man, we're gonna go and we're gonna play this schedule right here. We're gonna play this team right here. We're gonna play Notre Dame. Notre Dame is gonna that's gonna help our case in the long run. Or we could just play HBCUs all year and then go into the conference schedule. And then the first thing they're gonna say is, you ain't played nobody.
Look,
That's
I
gonna
heard
be the
that one
argument.
before.
But here's their argument on this situation right here.
Mm-hmm.
Miami should be in. And Miami beat Notre Dame head-to-head and has the better scoring defense, better total defense, better passing game. Now I'm like, that head-to-head seems to matter more. So think of this. Miami won head-to-head. It still matters. Even in the NFL, the number one tiebreaker is head-to-head. They had 4 common opponents. In 3 of 4, Miami beat the team worse than Notre Dame did. Miami has the better total defense and scoring defense. I think Miami would have a right to be pissed. Like, hey, we scheduled you, we've got you, and we beat you.
Yeah.
What you have to say about that argument?
I don't disagree. I just feel like the way that they ranked this, or voted for these playoff games, and I don't know how they do it. I really don't know. It has to do a lot with Notre Dame, the school that they are. They're not in a conference, right? So there's that. So you're not really ranking them amongst their peers in the conference. You're ranking them over the overall, right? And yes, they beat them, but who are the teams that they beat in the SEC? Like, I just think that they're just a unique case, and I think everyone in college football that doesn't like Notre Dame because of they're not in the conference is going to have a problem with anywhere they land unless it's at home. But I think Miami still has a case. I'm not just 100% pro Notre Dame. I understand the frustration. And I think you should be upset if we beat you, But like I said, momentum and who you guys beat, and the almighty SEC. Everybody loves some SEC.
Let me just say this, and this is my opinion. This is my opinion of the whole thing, right? Number one, Notre Dame. I got 3 parts. Number one, Notre Dame takes advantage of the ACC.
Yes,
they play the weaker teams in the ACC. Then they play Miami. One tough team. They play all the bottom feeders, and then one tough team.
Was Pittsburgh really bad this year? I thought they were doing okay.
Yeah,
I was curious.
Pittsburgh played Syracuse. Pittsburgh was okay. We beat the shit out of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh wasn't all there, right? They played bottom feeders of Big Ten, right? Purdue and all that kind of shit. They played the bottom feeders of the SEC. All that bullshit. That's how they build a schedule. But meanwhile, they use the ACC for every other sport. They're in the ACC for every other sport.
Like basketball. And
in COVID, they played for the ACC championship in football. So, and to add matters at it worse, to make it more worse, the ACC president, not saying anything fishy, but the ACC president kids go to Notre Dame. So why are you allowing Notre Dame to use the ACC in the manner in which they using it? Now, Notre Dame is getting ready to cost you $30 million because the team who gets into the college playoff, they get $30 million.
Oh, okay.
Your league gets $30 million. So you've just been screwed by the very team that you allow to just do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it to your conference. Yeah, Notre Dame got the TV network contract with NBC. That don't factor into this this equation of what I call the ESPN invitation, because and ultimately at the end of the day, ESPN has created this shit show. You know what I'm saying? But I think what needs to happen is, and that's why you don't see any argument from the ACC president. He's not doing no argument, no pushback. He ain't doing no caping for his league, his team, because at the end of the day, when you really do look at it, what else did this jackass do? He allowed Duke with a 7-5 record to get in the ACC championship.
I'm looking at Notre Dame's schedule, by the way. I was just looking at all their wins and losses, so that's what I was.
Yeah, you looking at on bottom feeders that they played. They know they strategically put their schedule together. If the ACC says to Notre Dame, I am not. Either you get into the league full-fledged, or you're not. That's what they should do. Or we're not going to play you. We're not going to play you. Now they have no fucking schedule. Then they have no case. Then they don't take nothing away from you. But the ACC executive, for some odd reason, he feels obligated. And then another argument becomes, well, when Notre Dame do play these teams, they bring damn near $60 million in revenue to each team.
Yeah.
When it comes to football. What make them, if that's the case, then make every time you play an ACC team, you're going to have to play them on the road. We're not playing at your place. Mind you, now next year, Miami is playing Notre Dame late at their place. Is that some bullshit or what? I mean, you can't make it up. But what they're doing, let me just say, what they're doing, in my opinion, everything in my opinion is based on wins and losses, and that shit settles on the field. If I beat you, then it is what it is. Take a look at this.
Miami should be in.
I'm sorry.
Beat Notre Dame head to
That's
head.
the same thing.
Next one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at Miami's schedule just so I'm very clear. I'm gonna go look at y'all's schedule one more time.
Yeah, please do that. Look at our schedule, because you need to be look at the wins and losses. Look at how many ranked teams we beat. That's why when Texas come up with their bullshit argument of, oh, we should be in over Miami, and Miami trying to score points in the last.
Okay, so the ranked teams you beat are who?
South Florida was ranked.
They're not anymore. Got it.
I think they still is.
No.
Well, they were ranked at the time. Since everybody want to talk about what happened at the time, Notre Dame was ranked. Florida was ranked. We beat, I think it was four ranked teams.
Yeah, I mean they're not ranked now, right? And so
they're not ranked right now.
The only people ranked that you beat is Notre Dame. It looks like that's still ranked. That you beat is Notre Dame.
And that's the same argument for Notre Dame. You didn't beat no ranked teams.
They beat USC.
Yeah. I forgot the team they don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, they beat USC. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's just, I'm not. I don't play a college sports expert on TV, but I am looking at the teams that y'all beat. Where are they right now? And because you're in competition with what? That playoff chart. So if none of the teams that you beat are even good enough to be ranked, does their value go down?
The value definitely go down. Let me know what your opinion is.
Okay.
Making headlines by the chain Payless Shoes. They held a grand opening of a luxury store with a different name but the same shoes, and charged hundreds more for those same shoes. Customers paid. Here's ABC's Kana Whitworth.
Behold, Palessi.
We built a fake luxury store in Los Angeles and filled it with Payless shoes. The guests at our grand opening party had no idea.
Guests invited to check out what looked like a luxury shoe shop.
They're elegant, sophisticated. I just think it's so classy.
And I could tell it was made with high quality material.
A $35 shoe going for $645, an 1,800% markup. Store owners sat on their heels as fashion influencers emptied their wallets.
I would pay $400, $500. Yeah, people are gonna be like, where'd you get those? Those are amazing.
Then they're let in on the prank.
These are actually from Payless.
You've got to be kidding me.
Shut up. Are you serious?
But those shoppers were refunded their money and they got to keep the shoes.
David, Payless calling it a provocative social experiment designed to challenge today's image-conscious culture. Either way, it was an effective PR stunt.
Yeah.
David.
Clearly a marketing ploy, but they paid. Kana, thank you.
I'm sorry. What do you think about that?
I love it. I love it. I think that it is.
Because I mean, you're a fashion lady. I look at you. dressed up, and you travel all over the world. And when you're in DC and you got to deal with all them different climates, unlike Miami, we just put on shorts and go outside. When you see something like that, and I'm thinking from the standpoint of all these superficial people, and more women see it than men. Oh, everybody want to have the red bottoms. Everybody want to have the Gucci and the Prada and this and the YSL, all that. Now we get ready for the holidays and everybody want all this beautiful shit. And when I saw a story like that, I just wanted to know what a woman thought about something like that. Like, this the same shit. And I think I saw a story like this years ago. It's the same exact stuff. They're just putting a tag on it saying that it is this.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the clothing stores, especially shoe stores, they're a little different because, you know, some stores have their own unique style. Some brands have their own unique style. But clothing stores, they're getting it from the same place. They're literally just putting the label of the store on there for the most part, right? So it's, for me, it's never about the actual name on the shoe or the clothes. It's about how you put it on, like how you style it, how you wear it, how it's unique to you and in your style. So you could put me in a Walmart and I'm gonna look different. I'm gonna come out looking different in whatever I pick up there than the next person. It's literally about your personal style. So your personal style you can complement it with a $30 pair of shoes. Like some people thought they were $600 pairs of shoes. What's the difference? You would not know the difference. There are plenty of people that wear designer stuff that's not real designer stuff. So people like, I know you've encountered people. I encounter the most people I know that wear fake designer are people that could afford the real stuff. They wear the fake stuff.
Right. Yeah. I mean, would you call it fake if it's Payless? I mean,
no, it's not fake. That's not design. Like, I mean, it's a name, but it's not like the high-end luxury brands. So, but I know people that walk around with only named brands, and they're not even buying them from the brand. They're buying them from some China website, Chinese website. Sorry.
When I always thought, you know, and I did, you know, I wanted to break up. I always thought that, and I really always thought that it's really about who's putting it on versus
it's the person, it's a style.
It's the person who's putting it on. If you are comfortable with who you are, and you are the individual, I mean, it's you're that person. You put the shit on. It's like you're it. You make the clothes. The clothes don't make you.
Yep. I refuse to believe that everybody named Mama walking around here with a Goyard or a legit Goyard. Like, please, like you can't even buy it online.
What is a Goyard? I don't know what a Goyard is.
It's a store that sells, you know, handbags and stuff like that. But everybody has one, right? And people don't even know. You can't even go online and buy one. Like, you have to go to the store or have a plug to purchase. Like, it's not.
Is that little bag with the
stitch in the lines? I have one. It's downstairs, but it comes in a box like this. You know, Goyard.
Is that the store? You know, when I did have a girlfriend, I was trying to get her a bag, and I was going to.
They have a store in Miami. They don't have that many stores in the U.S. now, but they do have one in Miami.
I was going to get her a bag, and I said to myself, "Let me get her something nice." That's when I had a girlfriend. I'm single now, and I did end up buying her something nice, and I was like, "Why did I buy this bitch something nice?" Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that. See, that's why they said, "Beware of me."
I'm listening. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I'm just saying. Listen. I bought the lady a bag, and there was this one store I don't know what the name of the store is. It's over there in Bell Harbor. You know, anything in Bell Harbor is a problem.
Yeah.
They're gonna hit your fucking pockets.
Ain't nobody ever take me over there shopping.
Really?
Yeah.
You're here all the time.
Ain't nobody ever take me over there shopping.
Ain't none of the men took you over to Bell Harbor?
Nope.
It's just like, do you, baby? Get what
Like,
you want.
they like go to Aventura. You can go to Aventura.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, I'm in Aventura. I guess
Well, they got Louis and all that stuff over there, and
yeah, that's all I got.
They never took you to.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
When you come down, you got to hang out with me. The little friends that you hang out with may not be the right friends. I don't want to say nothing too bad to get myself in trouble, because I know some of your friends. You can hang out with them sometime and hang out with me, but you don't come when you come down here. You don't hang out with me because, again, most people say I'm a bad influence on you.
I have hung out with him, so please don't let him fool you.
And so, you know, a lot of my friends, their friends go to Aventura. They take their friends to Aventura.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Aventura, but Bell Harbor.
Okay. Yeah.
And listen. Yeah, I was just going to say I'll take you over there, but they really would say me and you doing something, and we don't want that, because that is what the masses think. We can't have that. So I have another clip right here, going back to sports, and I want your opinion of this right here. Okay. This is very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting.
Thank you. Let's be clear. The pride has never left, so we don't have to bring it back. All right, it's always been here. And I'm gonna say, although I did not go to school here, I can speak because of these two gentlemen right here, how prideful they are about this wonderful institution, and how much they reached out to me to tell me what me being here would mean to them personally. It was the catalyst of me being here. I want to tell you guys, usually when I get up in front of crowds, I'm scripted. And what I decided today was, I was like, I'm going home. So in saying that and going home, what I'm going to do is just be authentic and honest with you guys about what this means to me, what we plan to do, and what I'm looking forward to. So I'll start with what this means to me. Listen, for me to have my first head coaching job in this state, that gave me everything. I provided everything for me as I sent that message to Aeneas. It means the world to me to be here. I could not have it be any other way and be any other place than here doing what we're about to do, because I don't know if you guys, these colors, and it might be a different rendition, these colors, they've been good to me. I feel comfortable with these colors, wearing them. I feel like something great is upon us. So as I also understand, to whom much is given, much is expected. And
so obviously that's Marshall Faulk, and it's an acceptance speech of the Southern University job. And the question I wanted to ask you, again, just like he said, you know, he has limited coaching experience. He's a Hall of Famer. Everybody saw Deion do this, and he's been successful. What a lot of people don't realize, they're seeing Deshaun do it. They're seeing Michael Vick doing it. Seeing our guy over at Bowling Green, Eddie George doing it.
Yep.
Is this the new wave for HBCUs? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? And I want to, before you answer it, I want people to know a little bit about Deion. Deion This wasn't his first rodeo. Deion coached his kids in Pop Warner. He coached all the teams, picked the kids up, dropped them off, no different than what I did. Carried them, traveled them all over the country in the summers. He did 7-on-7s. Picked them up, dropped them off, took his kid to baseball. He coached the team. He went on to high school, picked them up, dropped them off, brought kids, all these kids, influenced, won championships throughout high school, and then he segued into college. So most people don't know that. So my question to you is this a good thing? You think these guys are going to be successful, or do you think it's a bad thing? Do they need to go through the process before they take on these jobs, responsibilities? What you think?
I think, especially when it's your first time, you're only as good as the team around you, and your coordinators, your coaching staff, and your roster. So those things, no matter what, a head coach can look amazing if he has all of the great things behind him, from the staff to the roster up. So depending on how recruiting looks, depending on who he brings in there to work for him and with him, it all depends. I think Michael Vick is a great example for when you don't have the best people working with you. We saw that. I don't even actually know who's on Deshaun Jackson's staff, but obviously it's working. They've been able to do some great things. I think Michael Vick has shown you and kind of let you know, like, hey, I didn't make some of the best decisions when hiring my staff. So I think it all depends. It's going to initially be great because you get that attention and everyone wants to see what Southern is going to do. So they're going to be extra eyes there that probably weren't there before. So that's great, but you got to make sure you have the right people in place to make it not just be a 5-second thing. People's attention spans are short, so you got to win to keep it.
Yeah, I mean you made a great point. That whole situation with Michael Vick, he got to terminate all those coaches in his first year. That's unfortunately, that is the nature of the business, which most people look at it and they don't understand that part. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the actual business. And getting a coaching staff prime right now. How many coordinators have he been through? Some of them got jobs, yeah, but a lot of them ended up doing what? A lot of them ended up he had to replace him because you're always looking to find the right fit. Yep. I'm pretty sure Loxley, all of them do it. Everybody. Mario Cristobal went through 1,000 coaches. And that is what a lot of people don't realize that comes with the job of, hey man, I gotta find these dudes that fit what I'm doing, and hopefully we can put this thing together and build a bond and win. The question becomes,
he's the face. I'm not saying that he cannot coach. I don't know. But he is the face, right? And so everything behind him has to work, has to be smooth in order for him to look good. Otherwise, he don't look good.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're right. Otherwise, it becomes a problem. And once these guys start failing, then everybody's gonna be like, oh, why y'all hiring these dudes here? They're gonna fail, blah, 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 and all that. It's not gonna be a good look for them. And so again, I hope they all are successful. I know it's difficult as a coach. I know it's very difficult to get out there and coach, and I see a lot of guys come from college, from the pros, and think they know this football.
Yeah.
They think we can get out there and coach. I'm in the pros. I know this shit back and forth, blah, 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 blah. It ain't that easy.
No, at every position, special teams, you know, like every position, O-line, D-line, like all of the positions you are responsible for. It's not just your position group. It's not just your quarterback. It's just not your wide receivers. It's a conglomerate of all of those things. And you have to be able to connect, because connection means kids come and want to play for you and play, you know, in that element. And you have to know, and parents and kids are be able to sniff that out. Like, I don't think he really know what he's talking about. It just sound good. They're able to sniff that out, especially if the money ain't right with NIL out here.
and that's the other part that goes with it too, which people don't. That's the other part that people don't realize, you know. And the other part of it is, I mean, in college, you're like going to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
When you're gonna. You don't understand compliance. Like, I love Teddy Bridgewater to death. Teddy Bridgewater, his situation in Miami was just a lack of knowledge of him understanding, you know, the compliance part of it.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people think you just go out there and coach and you could do certain things. Not goodness of his heart. Great guy. I mean, this dude is a beautiful guy. I mean, you
would want your child to be coached by someone that has their best interest like that. But unfortunately,
you want that. You want that for more reasons than one. And the thing is that the average person don't know. The average person don't know. A lot of these players, they don't know the technical part of it. They don't know the compliance part of it.
Yeah, policies. It's always policies, rules, regulations that you have to follow in anything. But I mean, a lot of that.
And what people don't realize, Prime took a guy named Coach Fleet. He was the head coach at Howard for some years. He went into college at Jackson State. He took Fleet. Fleet was his assistant head coach. And that kind of helped him navigate his way of knowing the rules and regulations of college football, because college football is a compliance thing, no different than high school. You say the wrong thing, go to the wrong place. I remember Michael Barrow got a job at the University of Miami. He got hit with damn near show cause because Michael Barrow went to sign the autograph. Just came from the New York Giants, started coaching, went out on the recruiting trail. Somebody asked to take a picture and sign an autograph. He did that, got in trouble.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Yeah. And so those little things, the average person don't understand those situations. And then they, you know, find themselves getting in trouble. So on another note, I went to, before I ask you what your picks are this week, I went to the DJ Khaled golf tournament. See, I like
How was that?
And
it's lit out in Miami, y'all. Art Basel.
I don't know why you're not down here.
Nobody invited me.
The guy who was supposed to take you to Bell Harbor didn't invite you?
Nope.
And I want to show you, this is my team. This is my team right here. That's Terry Kirby, Virginia boy, Virginia man, Angie Martinez, Lamar Thomas, and me.
Angie looks
30 pounds
Angie
later.
looks great.
You see Angie out there golfing. Angie Martinez. Did you if you don't know Angie Martinez,
she looks so good.
Absolutely beautiful. Angie would interview. We was talking about Angie in her interviews. Let me put her picture back up. We were talking about her in her interviews, big time New York radio host. Angie would grill the fuck out of you. You went on the Angie Martinez show, you better make sure that you didn't smoke nothing, drink nothing, or do nothing, because she would stick it out and keep you alive. You came off that show either in good shape or you came off in bad shape. Now, this is big time golfer, Bo, what's that? Shim something. You got to help me out. big time golf. DJ Khaled, me, and Bo. Bo does commercials, PGA tour player. Great guy. I mean, this dude stood up there on this tee. It was a par 3, about 217 yards into the wind.
Oh, wow. Into the wind?
Now, mind you, we whipping out our service woods. We whipping out another one, whipping out their three wood. Khaled out there whipping out his driver.
Go far.
This fucking guy goes up there with an 8-iron. Now, mind you, for the average person like us, an 8-iron goes 140 yards. Buddy lines up with a 8-iron and hit that motherfucker this close on the green. This close. I'm like, and then so he hits it that close, and they're like, okay, Luke, your turn.
He was like, what you want me to do?
Mind you, all these goddamn cameras sitting there. You got 1,000 cameras, all this. Like, yeah, Luke, your turn. We know you play golf. And I don't want to tell you people what happened.
What's your handicap?
Right now, I coach football, so it's football. It's not good right now. But I have been down to a 5 handicap at one point.
Okay. I noticed he didn't answer it, so I had to keep asking.
Right now, I'm probably a 20. But it just take me a couple of weeks. I get my shit together and go out there. This guy, and then I got up there and shanked that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just went on, hit the 3 wood and sailed it over the green. At least I'd have hit it over the green. They would have been, oh shit, you're kind of strong. The average people who don't know no better, but he would have been like, motherfucker, you don't supposed to hit no 3 wood. But again, that was something else. That was amazing.
You had time. You had fun though. That's all that counts for charity.
Good time. Mm-hmm. And then we saw this young man, Fat Joe, Malachi Tony.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see Fat Joe over there. I'm looking like at the young kid. Sorry.
Yeah, Fat Joe was Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
They got him in the shade.
Too.
They got him in the shade there. He was doing his podcast there. Fat Joe.
I got no invite at all, y'all. I just want y'all to know that.
I told you we was there.
After the fact.
I'm
just leaving DJ Khaled's golf tournament. I'm like,
hold on. I don't understand people. People in the chat. If I say I'm going to the DJ Khaled golf tournament, if Khaled posts on his social media page, which he has 10 billion followers, and I do a commercial, I'm going to be at the DJ Khaled. Isn't that considered an invite to all my friends?
See that. That's not an invite to all your friends. That's now you know that.
So I got to personally go through my Rolodex.
I'm just telling you, I didn't
invite people.
I didn't see it. I'm just letting people know that I wasn't personally invited. If they happen to wondering, D, why didn't you go? When I wasn't personally invited, that's why I didn't go. And I didn't actually even know about it. I didn't even realize it was Art Basel, whatever, this week either.
I told you it was Art Basel. And
you
said, Art Basel. You said, oh.
I always forget about it every year. I always forget about it. And I say I want to go, but I just forget. And I didn't. When tracking
you said the same exact thing. The same.
If someone would have invited me, I don't know, a week or so ago, then I would have even known it was this week. But nobody invited me to nothing. That's all the point I'm trying to.
That's hardcore. I mean, I don't understand. Why would you? Listen. I'm trying to figure out why wouldn't I invite you? You're my friend.
What other pictures you got? I'm glad I'm still your friend after last night. You want to show that one next? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with him? Why? What's the point? What is going on here?
That was the first D.
Y'all got stretched and worked out. I understand.
We were on hole 9.
Mm-hmm.
We were 9B. We roll up in our golf cart to our hole, and we roll up to this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This lady on top of this guy, stretching him
mm-hmm.
on the golf course. D, I've been playing golf a large part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing golf. I have never in my life saw no activities like this going on in the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I played many tournaments all around the world. I've never seen anything like this take place on the golf course in my life. And I'm sitting up there like, I had to take a picture of this because nobody wouldn't have believed what the hell I saw. So I'm sitting there, I said, I got to show people this. This is at the DJ Khaled golf tournament, people. The lady stretching people.
Did you get a stretch? Did you get a massage? That's all the people want to know. Were you next?
I told her, the lady came and said, come on, Mr. Campbell, come on, Mr. Campbell. And I was like, ma'am, I can't do it. Because she had some other uncompromising positions like that. I'm like, ma'am, look at what this man got. This people, I told the lady straight up, ma'am, I can't do it. I ain't gonna front.
It's the actual position. Like she's probably helping with his hips or something, you know?
Yeah, that's his back. She's stretching his back.
All that. Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
loosen him up. You got to go out there and swing. I bet you Bo probably got up on that table.
Look what
Bo probably got stretched out before he even came out.
Who?
There. Bo, the guy, the professional, the one that embarrassed y'all.
No, I don't think Bo would have did that. He probably lost all his sponsorship.
I'm sorry, I'm calling him Bo. I hope that's his name.
That right there was hardcore. That position right there was, I mean, listen.
You couldn't see yourself in that.
Let me ask, the question is, would you have gotten a stretch?
I love a good stretch. So are we down? I love it.
So you'd have let the lady stretch you like that?
Absolutely. For free? I'll just tip her? Please, yes. You know how much those cost? Absolutely.
That kind of stretch?
Yeah. That kind of stretch.
So is that like a lot of money?
You know, stretches, depending on, you know, the expertise of the person, a stretch session is going to cost you more than a massage.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do that. Because I don't think I'd have ended up finishing the tournament. It'd have been a bad, I mean, I'm the guy who go to strip clubs. I'm the guy who go to strip clubs, right? And I don't get lap dances because I think that's dry sex. And you're not going to get me all excited for nothing.
Do you go to spas? Do you get massages?
I get massages, yeah.
Okay.
No, they come to my house and massage me.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, you got to get naked and all that, but then that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. You know, you're an adult. You know, when the lady look for a man, when the lady want to get you all gassed up, she give you one of those soft massages. When you get a real massage, you get a deep tissue massage. You ain't thinking about getting all roused up. So I don't know what Deshaun Watson was allegedly doing. And if he'd have went to court, then it would have been like, I wasn't getting a no. She didn't give me a deep tissue massage. She was giving me this nice massage and got me all jacked up and aroused up. It's two different things. Ladies in the chat and people in the chat. Deep tissue, you ain't finna get no aroused.
Deep tissue was hurting. That's
abusing you. You're being hurt. You're being physically hurt. And all you could drink is water afterwards, and your body feels great and refreshing. But at the end of the day, hey, look. Look. I'm not saying that that's something I want on a golf course. That would have been you, the ladies. But I find it real interesting that all of a sudden, all these beautiful women are into golf, which is a good thing.
I know. I wish I'm behind the curve.
They're out there posing. They got their little golf outfit on. It was very interesting. I would say I would show some pictures of some people I took some pictures with, but I don't want to do that because some of these people are a little too close, and they want to make it seem like as if we were. I don't want nobody to get the wrong impression. It ain't like I need to worry about that. But
you leave with some numbers or something? Is something?
Some girls. It was. I met a girl that was 45 out there. Drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was like, where have you been all my life? I've been looking for an old woman. Because I'm tired of
Look at you. Don't let him lie. You was not been looking for nothing old.
An old woman that looks 25. Do you like old dudes or young dudes?
I prefer older.
The thing is, for us men, we prefer young. But we prefer old with experience, but we end up settling for young. And if you seen them young things running around at that golf tournament, you'd have understood, and they were on the prowl.
They had some little skirts on, I'm sure. I already know. You don't even got to tell me. The skirts was minty.
It was.
The wind was blowing. You said.
It was. I would say it was an event. It was a extraordinary event, like the event since you didn't go to my show at Art Basel, and you said you weren't invited. I'm gonna just let you see a little snapshot of what it was.
I know. I seen it.
So I've been seeing that cut. I just played. That was the first time I saw it. But that was